All right. I'm not in the truck this time. I'm actually coming to you from my closet. Why? I don't know. I just want to let you know, drop something on you real quick that's coming up. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. The Lord shared something with me from this book that I was reading from a friend of mine. Well, actually, he's a friend of a friend. His name is Dale Gentry, and I had the pleasure of meeting him once. But he talked about in this book this vision that God had gave him, and he said he went and spoke to a pastor friend of his, and the pastor friend of his um, told him, said, yeah, let's start it. And so he says, well, his plan was let's kind of start it like halfway. And the pastor friend of his was like, no, let's not do it halfway. Let's do it all the way. And so he said he respected the guy who he was talking to, and he said, hey, I know this guy has been in ministry for 30 years. He's not an idiot. Let's go ahead and go with it. And so the principle that he gave for following him and going on and going far beyond what he had anticipated starting was, he says that sometimes that you can get blessed off the faith of your friends. And he gave the example of the four guys who lowered their friend through the roof that was paralyzed. And the Bible clearly says that when Jesus saw their faith, it didn't have anything to do with the faith of the crippled guy. It was the faith of his four friends. So then it hit me. I said, man, there's been several times to where I've been on the receiving end of somebody's faith, hearing somebody speak some words of encouragement to me, or just talking to them on the phone, and they talking about how God's doing these things, and talking about how they're believing God for this, that, or the other. And man, the fire jumped on me, and I've done it several times to many other people. So then God put in my heart, man, you need to have some times to gather your friends together and just sow the word of faith into them, not from a religious or pressuring situation, but just the time for everybody to come together and build an atmosphere of faith so that people can go and charge the mountains and speak to the mountains that God called them to defeat. And so that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be letting you know more about it later on. But understand something, that you need to be around people, man, that believe God, people that walk by faith. And so coming soon, I don't know what we're gonna call it. I don't know what it's gonna be, but just be looking out for more details. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.